Last week, I was a part of PNG's Shiksha initiative of how to erase the learning gap. A stat took me by surprise and actually created a lot of anxiety in me. It read 50% of Indian children who are in the fifth standard cannot read the text of a second standard. And that's why I'm talking about this today. Today, as a country, we boast of our demographic dividend. But what is this dividend when our students cannot read in the appropriate age that they belong to? With that, I decided to talk about two facets to learning. Welcome. Welcome to today's show about how to erase the learning gap. But first, there needs to be an understanding of two different facets of learning. When your child struggles with learning, as a caregiver, teacher, or parent, you need to ascertain what exactly is that gap. The first one is a learning disability. That means it's a neuroprocessing problem. The child is just born with this condition where the neurological wiring comes in his or her way and he or she struggles with reading, writing, and math. Sometimes the struggles are in higher order organizational methods, understanding time, abstract thinking. Also, there is no deficiency in intelligence. In fact, we find people with learning disabilities like dyslexia, dysgraphia, dyscalculia are very averagely intelligent and sometimes more than average in their intelligence, and they live quite successful lives. The problem happens when we believe that learning disabilities equate with learning problems. They are not synonyms, they are exclusive. And you, as a parent or teacher, have to be able to discern the difference between the two. Learning problems come usually from different challenges. There may be an intellectual condition which needs to be reviewed. There may be visual, auditory, or motor challenges as well. But more often than not, learning problems may arise from the emotional difficulties your child may go through. Or sometimes children from social, environmental, and economically disadvantaged places can also suffer learning gaps. Those learning gaps are easily bridged simply because you take corrective measures in being able to equip the child with certain processes, with certain thinking patterns, with educational methodologies that will help the child overcome that learning gap. For us, it is very important to get the correct diagnosis if we want to understand whether it's a neurological processing disorder, which unfortunately cannot be cured, but it definitely can be managed and will help your child lead an absolutely successful life if taken care of in the manner it should be. In learning problems, also, we can help the child by actually bridging the gap and erasing it simply because our interventions will help the child go forward. So for parents, teachers, caregivers, the first thing would be to get a correct diagnosis from qualified professionals who will assess children in the way they are supposed to be assessed with psychometric assessments which will help us evaluate whether it's a learning disability, which is neurological, or it's a learning problem, which may be social, environmental, and sometimes emotional. Once you get your diagnosis, please accept the diagnosis as quickly as possible. Acceptance is empowerment. Acknowledgement will take you towards knowing or asking how to solve the problem. And then go to the correct professionals for remedies. If you like what you hear, please do hit the like button. Please do share my video and please continue to write to me at varkha@varkhacholani.com. Till next week, it's goodbye and thank you.